What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today, we need to discuss the reality, the truth behind buffing Doomfist in Stadium, or just buffing Doomfist in general. All right, it's very simple, and I'm about to break it down for you guys because the problem is the same across all modes. It doesn't matter where you put Doomfist, he's still going to struggle in certain areas because of the type of character that he is. And I'm about to break it down because we all know that he just got a buff recently in Stadium. All right, I'm a little late to the party. I didn't cover it, but we're going to look at that and we're going to discuss how it's a good thing, obviously. But we're also going to talk about how the certain types of buffs that people really want for Doom probably won't ever happen, and for good reason. So we're going to use this video to break that down. I'm going to share my opinions and my thoughts and see what you guys think. We can have a discussion, start a conversation, because Doomfist is such a unique character, and that's the whole reason why he's in this mess in the first place. So let's get into it. In Stadium, we just saw a nice update. Okay, we're at the point where Cat's in there mid-season, and then Ramachura and all that. So Stadium is getting some updates. It's really nice. Okay, throughout this time, from the last time that Doom got buffed, the devs said the same thing. All right, their opening statement was, Doomfist has been struggling in Stadium. This is literally the same thing that they said, I believe, when they buffed him the first time. Doomfist has been underperforming in Stadium since his release. So clearly, Doomfist is still having trouble in Stadium. Now, in your comment, if you're going to leave a comment in this video, let me know right now. Before this buff was released, because I don't know if they said that they were going to do that. I was unaware. I didn't hear about anything. So if they did, then I just didn't hear it. But if they did not say that they were going to buff Doomfist, when you've been playing over these past few months, did you think that Doomfist needed a buff or not? Did you think that he was struggling in Stadium? Because I always find myself, I'm like, I'd be struggling, yes, obviously, but I just feel like that's just what comes with the game. You know, you win some and you lose some. But Doomfist as an actual character has been struggling, and I feel like I just never noticed. I don't know. Maybe I'm just unobservant. But let me know what you think down in the comments. Did you think that this buff was warranted or not? All right, and did you think it was enough? But they felt like Doomfist needed some more buffs. This is my theory before we get deeper into this video. A lot of the buffs were obviously to his powers and whatnot, and there were some pretty significant buffs to these particular powers and abilities and everything. I was thinking that the main reason why they gave Doom this buff is because they were adding Cat into Stadium, bro. And I'm like, they buffed Asteroid Smash like that and shit. And I'm like, this is why. I was convinced as soon as I saw the buff, because I read the patch notes, and then I saw that Cat was in Stadium. I'm like, this is literally why. For at least that one, you know, Block Party with the healing upgrade, like that's those are some solid buffs right there. But I'm thinking they did it because they're fucking adding characters that are just, they're doing a lot, and they're capable of doing a lot, and Doomfist needs to be able to keep up, and I just don't think that currently he was able to do that. But they released the buff, so it was good. They buffed those specific powers and everything. So I would say that the buffs are definitely good, very needed. It's hard to be like, okay, he didn't need that type shit. I feel like the buffs were solid. Were they enough? I don't know, because I still be struggling. I'm sure everybody else still be struggling, but that comes down to an issue of the character of Doomfist and not necessarily Stadium. And this is what I want people to understand. I've been playing Doomfist for a long time. I've been putting a lot of years of my life into playing Doomfist, okay? And I remember seeing Overwatch and when Doomfist was first released and everything like that. He suffers from what every other melee character does. A melee character in a first-person shooter video game. But I guess technically in Stadium, it can be third person, but you know what I'm trying to say. Doomfist is a melee character. Therefore, the line between overpowered and underpowered is very, very thin. And I'm sure a lot of you already know this, but I'm trying to educate everybody here. Doomfist as a melee character, as unique as he is, and we'll get into that, it is so hard to balance something like that, because if you do too much, then he's just gonna roll everything out, and it's not fair. And we saw that in Overwatch 1. Okay, but if you strip him of his kit and make him weaker, then he's not gonna be able to do shit. And that's what everybody said happened when he got switched over to tank. And you also have to think about ranks as well. Like, if you make Doomfist like totally overpowered, not even totally, just a little bit slightly overpowered, just slightly, people at the top are going to exploit that, and it's going to be ridiculous. So you have to not only think about the character having to be balanced for the game, but think about the character having to be balanced for different ranks and shit. So I think that what a lot of people want to see is Doomfist doing more damage, because I've been seeing a lot of, complaints about people struggling to do damage and kill shit at the end game, like round 6 or something like that, round 5, some, and so on. They're like, I'm just not killing shit. And I feel that as well. Like, there are some comps that I'll go against, and I'm just like, it's over. I'm literally doing nothing, and I don't know what I need to build into to fix this at this point in the game. So I understand and I relate to those points that these people are making in my comment section. And so obviously a change to that would be, upping the damage a little bit to make them do a little bit extra damage or something like that. And that's what I'm thinking. Something very mild. If they did something like that and Doomfist can actually blow through shit for real, bro. People at the top, people who know how to play Doomfist and everything, it's not gonna be fun for everybody else, is what I'm telling you. And we've already seen it. I'm literally speaking from experience. You guys can look it up. When they first added Doomfist into the game, he was broken. And he was broken for so long. He's been broken. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter. Doomfist, the character, is just an anomaly. All right? It doesn't matter. Like, just the fact that he's in, and he's an awesome character. It's amazing that he works the way that he does. But he's an anomaly, bro. He's a weird ass character. So every time they try to do an update or something, he gets 1,700 bugs that comes after it. Like, I'm pretty sure Doomfist is one of the most buggy characters in Overwatch, period. Like, I'm telling you. So Doomfist, being the anomaly he is, not only does it make it difficult to balance him, to make it fair for everyone and playable for the people who like to play Doomfist, but in the buffs, we can see, obviously, they can't really go into the direction of, let's just buff Doomfist damage and have him blow through shit, because that would not be fair. All right. So they did a little cooldown reduction on something. I can't remember what it was. I'm not looking at the patch notes right now, but they're probably on the screen. They did, some cooldown reduction, so you get shit a little quicker. I think it was to Asteroid Smash. That was the buff to that. They reduced the cooldown on it, which is good. So, like, obviously, if Doomfist can get his abilities back quicker, he can stay in the fight longer, and that opens up more doors to get kills and everything. That's smart. See, that's smart. And I feel like that's probably the direction that they're going to keep going in, because that seems to be the most fair, I believe. Because you can't, like I keep saying, you cannot buff the damage. It wouldn't work like that. I mean, maybe you can. I could be wrong. Maybe just slightly. But I promise you, if you do it too much, it's over. He's going to be rolling through shit and no one's going to like that. So Doomfist, being such a difficult character to balance, I think they're going to continue to go the route of cooldown reduction and whatnot. But when it comes to Doomfist struggling in Stadium, I keep thinking about that statement, because I'm assuming when they say that Doomfist has been struggling in Stadium, at that point, it's no longer about build knowledge, maybe. I think it is kind of, I don't know if they're considering that or not, because is it a situation where it's like the vast majority of people are struggling with Doomfist because of these reasons? Or is it, okay, these people have been using these builds, we've been doing these things, the builds haven't been working, they haven't been doing shit, and Doomfist is still struggling despite people knowing how to build into the character. I hope that made sense. But what I'm saying is the statement Doomfist is struggling in Stadium based on Doomfist as the character getting shut down, or people trying to play Doomfist don't know what particular builds to do in the game to be successful? Because I feel like in the games that I get stomped and lose and get beat out, I always feel like there's something I can improve on, and there's something I could have done to my build to make it better to have won that game. Now, that could be true or not true. I don't know. I feel like if people knew what to build into more, then they would be more successful as Doomfist. What do you guys think? Because here's the thing. If there's a certain character, and this is what I struggle with, I don't do this. Like I said, I keep defaulting back to survival build. If you're going against a comp that is countering you hard, you literally just have to look at their build, see what they're building into, and counter that if possible. I've never tried it, but people keep telling me that it's possible. So it probably is. And I need to try it more often, because that might help a lot. And it might make Doomfist more useful. But again, I'm not complaining about any buffs. Doomfist needs as many buffs as he can get within reason, I think. But I do understand that it is not easy to do it. But I'm I'm honestly surprised at the attention that they're giving Doomfist in Stadium. On top of adding other characters and doing other things, they're really paying good attention to Doomfist and making sure that dang, some of my throat, and making sure they're paying a lot of attention to Doomfist and making sure that he keeps up with everybody else as they make these changes and do these things to save him, which I really appreciate. Any type of buff that Doomfist gets is useful, I believe. But I do wonder if people just need to build better. I think that's always going to be a factor, but if he's just objectively at a disadvantage, which we all know he is usually, it makes sense for the buffs. And seeing this buff that they did and seeing how whenever they're doing these changes to Stadium, they seem to include Doomfist, I wonder where he's going to be at in the future of Stadium. Because I don't think that they're ever gonna like switch any of his powers or anything or do anything like that. I think what we have is pretty much set, and we'll just see tweaks to those abilities and whatnot. But I just wonder how powerful he can become because I think personally it really does come down to the player and how they build. There's so much build potential with Doom, and I don't know if that's the case for a lot of other characters in Stadium. You guys let me know because I don't know. But there's so much build potential with Doomfist, and that's what makes him so much fun in Stadium for me. So I wonder through the future changes of Stadium with them adding maps and characters, are they going to give him more buffs? Are we ever going to see a nerf? I don't even know if he's gotten a nerf yet. Has Doomfist gotten nerfed in Stadium yet? I don't know because I remember too his uppercut got buffed. I don't remember like when it happened, but I know that it was on like a 12-second cooldown before, and now I think it's on 10 seconds. So that they do little shit. They do little shit. So I just wonder, like a year from now, where is Doomfist gonna be? Are they gonna keep buffing him until he's where he should be? Is he close to where he should be? I don't know. I feel like most of the time I'm doing pretty good. If we're doing like on a game to game basis, most of the time I'm not doing too bad. Some games I'm gonna get stomped. That's just Overwatch. That's what I'm thinking. But I don't know. Is the room for improvement enough to kind of tip the balance a little bit and make it to where I'm winning the vast majority of my games versus getting stomped out? I don't know. I think where Doomfist needs help is like the late game build. Like early game, he's usually not too bad, but if you can't knock shit out in 3 rounds, maybe 4, you're in trouble. And I think that has a lot to do with it for real. With where these buffs are coming from, but I don't know. I would love to hear what you guys have to say about it. I just wanted to get on here to just yap and share my opinion because as I play Doomfist and I'm having so much fun and I'm doing well most of the time, I be losing. I'm telling y'all, I'm always transparent. I be getting beat out a lot. Pause. But I'm just like I don't think that he needs a buff. Like when I'm one-shotting 2 people in the back line with Jet Force jab and shit, I'm like, I don't know. And that's what inspired me to make this video. I'm like, I'm looking at my videos because I'm like, what can I do to improve and everything? And I'm looking at the clips and shit. I'm like, bro, I'm literally one-shotting shit. Kind of. Like, obviously, I have to use my uppercut, but I'm basically one-shotting shit. How in the fuck is this fair? So I'm like, if they're going to keep buffing him, then it's just going to keep getting easier. And that's what I'm saying. Like, there's different levels to this shit. And people who know how to play Doomfist and exploit some of these builds, dude, they're going to be rolling teams over. And that's going to be annoying. And I wonder how they're going to balance that. Because if I can win the majority of my games right now, and I can one-shot shit in the back line through shit with Jet Force jab, I'm telling you, that power is crazy, bro. If I can do all that, then they got to be careful with how they're buffing. That's all I'm saying. Because if they do it too much, then people are gonna get upset because it's just gonna be free. Because I bet you there's already people on the opposite side of the argument being like, Doomfist does not need any more buffs. Why did they buff Doomfist? He's already blowing shit out. Some people probably feel like that. I don't know. I can't imagine being on the opposite end of Jet Force jab. So I don't know. You know what I mean? They're getting hit in the back line, getting killed like that. Bro, I don't know how they feel. And then what I found to be very useful is having Jet Force jab and then having the ability that gives you ult charge. Oh yeah, Boomfist. Hitting multiple targets give you 5% ult charge. Couple that with something else that helps build ultimate. Dude, you can literally farm your ult like crazy. Like there's just certain things is what I'm saying. Like the build potential with Doom is crazy, and if you know what you're doing, he's pretty useful. But I guess in the grand scheme of things, he's still struggling. I don't know. I don't know, man. I just wanted to see what y'all had to say, to be honest, because I was thinking about it and I'm like, I didn't want to make a community post asking the question. I want to make a video. So let me know what you guys think about Doomfist in Stadium. That's the truth, though. The reality is, it's going to take a while for them to balance him properly. And I think right now they're just taking their time because there's no reason for them not to necessarily, because he's not terrible. He's just not great either. And he doesn't need to be great necessarily, but he's just not keeping up with what everybody else is doing. And that's a problem, obviously, because they don't want anyone to be at a strict disadvantage like that. So, yeah, we'll just see. But, yeah, the truth is, man, it's going to take us a little bit to see Doomfist at his full potential in Stadium. But the fact that they're still paying close attention to him and making the changes necessary gives me high hopes for the future. That means that he's just going to continue to get better. And that just makes me happy because that means that I can just keep running shit over and booming shit out. So, yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed listening to me yap about Doomfist and how he's just a crazy character that is difficult to master, difficult to balance, difficult to deal with, difficult to everything. Anyway, all right, guys, I'll see you in the next video that I make.
I literally told Alex I refuse to play Stadium unless I'm playing with you.
Dude, we running shit like tonight
I
has
can't
been
do
crazy.
it. You wouldn't understand how bad people truly are at tank on Stadium. Like, I take you for granted. Me and Alex were playing the other day. I was like, no.
Who do you guys usually play with?
I was like, I'll play with you again if Caleb gets on. Literally anyone. Like it just. I like playing Overwatch with you so much because I don't have to sit here and think, fuck, is the tank gonna tank?
What tanks have y'all been getting?
We got a Ram.
Reinhardt.
We did get a Doomfist as well, but dude, he was just straight shit, like straight shit and balls, bro.
He didn't know how to do his build. She used ice shit already. Ow.
Damn, and I get no help. The soldier just fucking left. Dang, that's fine. Stay alive, Jimmy. Always got you.
Got you, but
Man, there ain't no way nobody else is doing shit, bro. There's no fucking way.
Meteor strike. Oh. Oh. Wow.
How to make kill herself? What? I'm gonna go back up once I get my abilities back.
No way, I clicked.
Wait, he got all that.
Jimmy, music flower.
Yeah, well, I'm about to be dead.
Did we just ult? No. We have 2 support ults though, so.
He's just ulted gold for some reason.
Meteor strike.
No Suzu.
Where am I going?
Brother, no one's doing anything, man.
right then. Oh, good.
Soldier's one. I don't get healed.
Alright. Yeah, that's unfortunate.
It was a hard fight, but they lose this round.
Damn, bro.
Here's our score. 2-2. Let's have a look at our MVPs.
Survival here.
Three, two.
We gotta play on this map. We're about to get cooked out.
Caleb, you gotta come back to Rivals, man.
The objective goes
No, I
live
don't.
in 10.
Come on, man. Come on, man. What's your beef with Rivals?
I can't help him. I was literally sitting there trying to help him the whole time.
I mean, like, dude, I'm like on top of May this entire fucking time. Soldiers won, but nobody else is in there because our soldiers fight.
I literally did not save Soldier, bro. I was trying to.
What's even killing him? Like,
Junker Queen just rushing.
just fucking stay back. Like, their soldier's dead.
I'm getting pushed all the way back there.
Well, I mean, they have no fucking heals because most of their supports are focused on me. I mean, like, bro, like, what are we doing? Holy fuck, thank you, Wu Yong. Holy shit. Good shit, soldier. There we go, boys.
In our control.
I was right behind you, buddy. I just want you to know that.
Proceed with me. On my way.
My ultimate is charging.
My ultimate is ready.
All of us are about to have our ults.
Enemy here.
Over there.
I might try to put pressure on.
I see one.
60 seconds left.
That's well, that's good.
You literally just put her right in my lap, dude.
That's how you gotta do sometimes, you know?
Dang! Doing work like that on her?
Face my burning fist.
I know. They're fighting Junker Queen. She's the only one left, but I'm gonna push point with you. You guys got it. You guys got it. Fuck off, Soldier.
Damn it, I was trying to fucking force ice block.
Icebox, she just used it.
Did she?
Jump right up next to them. Yep, she just used it again.
Well, Kiriko used both Suzus.
Meteor strike.
Soldiers won, but nobody's fucking in there. Where's our soldier, bro? Did our soldier die? No, he's fucking back there, bro. What are you doing?
They're pushing ahead. Stop them.
No, I missed.
We must stop the enemy now.
If Kiriko fucking saved her.
I see one.
Damn, you just gonna leave me like that, bitch? He's gonna play.
Meteor strike.
Dude, I just can't, man. I have both their supports on me. I don't understand how we are
Wow,
dying.
that was
I
a
don't get it.
crazy wall. Holy shit. That was a crazy wall, bro. I was about to go back to point, and she fucking walled me off. That was actually huge on their end.
You can really tell who the playmakers are.
For a block party so I can help out more with
I
healing.
really don't know what more I can do, bro. Like, I'm distracting their supports for so fucking long, and then everybody on our team is just getting fucking clipped and dying. Oh my god.
You guys know I spot.
These soldiers fucking up here, go. Nice fucking cleanup work.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Welcome to Gremlins.
That was a little cleanup job. Wow. Hell, just got a few shots in.
I see one.
I see. Griffin, what are you about to do, buddy? Let me.
I'm about to be up in the ass like this.
You hear that? These are buddies. I'm lagging too, bro. This server's ass.
Yeah,
Over here.
Shit's kind of getting choppy for me too. I'm not gonna lie.
This server's fucking dog shit. You still on soldier? That's the cleanup.
Here goes the 1-2, but I had to get out. Ice block.
They're gonna use her ult. Damn it. Use ice block again. Dang, are you back here doing butt work?
Dude, I've been back there doing butt work.
Dual visor activated.
And they take the round.
Meteor strike.
Junker Queen was too distracted by
To
Doomfist.
3.
Great butt work.
Some intense competition this round.
And this is the final round. Gotta go with champions get so I can blow through shit.
The teams are neck and neck, but this round decides the match. 3, 2, 1. Capture the objective.
Let this challenge be a lesson.
This little first part can
The objective unlocks in 10 seconds.
I got powered up. I'm about to try to play it a little safe. This match, or this map might. Okay, too bad I was trying to play it safe. Whole team came over here to get me. And I... God damn this fuck ass server! Dude, May is actually annoying. She Bing Chao Lai loud herself. Like that. What the fuck? What did she just do to me?
Man, fuck Suzu, bro. Man.
Meteor strike.
Man, like, what am I supposed to do about 9 soldiers? Now we walk them down!
Enemy here.
Dang, you actually chased her. I didn't even know you could hit her.
I see one. Dual visor. We cannot allow them to use the robot.
Who's that? Fuck. Ooh, movement. Holy shit.
I see you.
Take that.
30 seconds remaining.
Dang.
Meteor strike.
Reverse the tide.
Let's put a stop to that.
Time for the reckoning.
Why am I like stuck? Look at that shit. What? We got server. Come on, we gotta get him up the point.
Meteor strike.
Holy shit, bro.
Taking home the win.
Dude, I didn't even die. I was actually just running shit the whole game.
Holy fuck, I died once.
Holy shit. Let's go, GG. Even though the server was
Holy
dying,
shit,
that was
bro.
awful. It's fucking difficult.
You're just gonna watch me poke everybody out.
Getting ready to clean shit up. Dang. Alright, yeah, this is when you
Yeah, that's when I chased her ass down.
It's
I
like
was
so
"God,
much damage.
get
This is what
fuck
the tracer
over
that
here."
I lost to was doing to me, just blowing down the back line. Jeez.
Good fucking games, dude.